Dear all teacher and student, my name is LyThiQue and I'm teaching English at TanYen1 Upper Secondary School. This video is my initiative of teaching methods. It's called project-based learning with the topic global warming. In this video, there are 6 main points. 1. Introduction. 2. Current situation. 3. Main content. 4. Novelty and creativity. 5. Effectiveness. 6. Applicability. In this era of information explosion, new requirements have put stress on teachers. Now, more teachers are described slower. So what are slower? Some teachers are too slow in applying technology into teaching. Some teachers are hesitant to apply new methods. Some teachers are one-way knowledge providers. And some teachers are afraid to train. And some teachers are too lazy to explore and update new methods. Also, there are problems with my students. They're described as clean. So what are clean? Most of my students are studying to cope with exams. They lack motivation. They need an environment to use English outside classrooms. And they get little access to rich information. Most of my students are focused on nature science subjects. So, being well aware of the problem after approaching the secondary curriculum 2018 of the Ministry of Education and Training, I did spend the whole last summer studying with some senior teachers in Vietnam and some other countries. In this school year, I applied a model project learning topic global warming in class 11A6 and 11A10 during the period time November to December 2021. This method is also in accordance with the COVID-19 situation we face with flipped classroom and blended learning. 3. Core measure of the initiative is the procedure of a lesson plan. There are 5 main steps. 1. Teachers suggest some ideas, review and make plans. 2. Students compile and process information. 3. Teacher give presentation and evaluate the project. 4. Teacher give some questionnaire and tests to judge student understanding. 5. Teacher give smaller projects in some other lessons. Using this method, I focus on student activity. At home, students interact with materials such as handouts with organized automation questions, videos, articles by using social media and interactive online sources. So in classroom, I use 2 teaching techniques, KWLS and think, pair, say, so that students can share their idea and learn from each other. And the main activity of students in classroom are making presentation and evaluating and giving comments to make their presentation better and better. In this topic, my students have made presentations on global warming, greenhouse effect, climate change, and heat-related illnesses. To assess student level of achievement, I use a rubric assessment of University of Cambridge ESOL examination. This method is new? No, this method has been applied for a long time. But the activity and project in my initiative are new and different from others. First, I combine the activity outside and inside classroom and online and offline learning. Second, students have deeper understanding of the topic when they self-investigate, discuss, evaluate, and give comments. And the most important is that students will have ability to solve real-life problems simply because they have a chance to explore real world, to have better understanding, then they are eager to take action to deal with problems. Is this initiative effective? I have evaluated 4 main criteria. 1. Student satisfaction. I just interviewed some students and asked students to fill in the form, and here's the answer. So, all my students are satisfied with the topic. Second, I assess student knowledge of the topic. I give students 5 minutes and 10 minutes test And most of the students in two pilot classes get marked 9 or 10, while most of the students in other classes don't really understand topics. 3. I assess students' ability to use language through presentation. And here's my student result. All my students reach level 3 or 4. Last but not least, I assess student responsibility in smaller projects. And number 1, students listen to the song and to understand about the problem on live worksheets. And most of my students have finished the task and get at night. Number 2, the project The Boy of Our Mother Nature. In this project, students have to take some picture of their neighborhood to show that people are harming the environment. And now, I have a collection of my student image and note. Number 3, when students are aware of the problem, it's time for them to take action. And in this project, students can choose to write a paragraph or to reuse or recycle some items at their home. Number 4, this is a key propaganda team with 5 students. They have made presentation about the problem in some classes to send the message in order that other students have better understand and everyone can join hands to solve the problems. And what about its applicability? Is it very easy to adapt in other topics? Is it very easy to apply in other classes? And to apply this method, teacher needs well-organized orientation question using 5W1net. And remember to divide activity into small projects. That is a presentation and lesson. At the end of my video, I'd like to say a big thank you to all my generous help from my colleagues, my students, my school management board, and background education and training department. Thank you.